Welcome back to more Hunter x Hunter. The palace is so lively despite being so empty. We managed to rejoin with a beloved character after quite a while, one that we thought was done for long ago. And kind of was. But so much to be discovered in this place. Characters that were just rage incarnate, nothing but physical violence, growing and maturing, Yuppie being the definition of that. What could so easily be easy shonen type fights? Not allowed. Now it's all about tact, conversation, and holding others at bay. But now that the cocoon is hatched and there is more lurking around this place, who's going to become first contact? And when they do, what's going to happen? We best find out. "30 minutes now. But the palace really has seen better days. If not for the infrastructure being kind of broken down, bits of the building crumbling away. No, we've got massive pitfalls and everything in the middle of the just lawn. I think this violin is perfect accompaniment for what we're now seeing. But after the capturing cocoon and transformation, how much of the once previous person is there? And is it possible to retain a part of her humanity? Considering she knew what she was going in for and the possibilities, maybe there's a little more that would be in play because of it. Well, we know there's going to be some sort of confrontation there. Breakdown and awakening. In that order. Good to know that the electrics of the mansion is still all up and running after the bombardment. Wouldn't be surprised if there was a power cut or something. How many times have we seen that hallway with that broken bit? Because is that the same one as where the director and whatnot escaped? They're watching? Oh no. There's a dangerous aura about it. They're watching, waiting. Maybe they just want to say hi. But you can't really take that chance. Don't see much in the reflection. Was it just his mind playing tricks on him? No, there he is. Down in the back. Nice silhouette. Well, he could have just waited for footsteps, I guess. That would do it as well. Little pitter-patter of feet on tiles. It's good that she can, have some clothes on after awakening from a cocoon. Not going to just... I don't think that's a design on dress. No, you've got... an element of injury there. Got some blood on the front. Captured, transformed. Hey, yeah, he's gonna break. Considering what happened to Kite and exactly what his battle here. If there's... this will be the linchpin of it. If there's nothing of Palm left, then what can really be done about Kite? But if you can hold a conversation, maybe? See what exactly there. Straight in with names. And now it's the same power, but embedded into her. Maybe powered up a little bit. How is she seeing around the... how is he sensing her that far back? Just sensing the Nen itself, rather than the person. Well, this has been a long silence. Or maybe she has been trying to talk and he's just been too engulfed and not listening. I think that's the case, though. Well, as a start. Unless it's just another ploy and plan. I sincerely hope that this isn't a ploy or anything. More just he'll be angry that... he'll be angry that the ants have done something like this to her. If she is indeed still in there and still Palm, then what's the issue? That was a sudden abruptness there. Well, he's elsewhere, isn't he? Although if it does work the same as before, yes, you should be able to see Egon and what he's doing. I was slightly worried when he was walking towards her, just casually, considering she started talking. Well, that's a furrowed brow. I mean, he's half answered that, so if... She was physically... I like this little art style retelling. Oh no, he saw. Run away. She made quite a distance, though, after initially letting him censor and then belting it down the corridor. She looks calm. Have we got a Bayonetta type thing going on here? Gave herself heals. Let it flow freely. Okay. Any particular reason she's taken on the same kind of, at least, attire choices? Maybe not colour, but as Bisky there. Shattered it. Well. Yeah, it's good to see the palm's still the same. She was always this kind of forthright with her emotions. It's not the first time that she's tried to kill them, remember? Okay, maybe she's a little more expressive now, though. I see that she's a morning person, though. Straight up out after waking up and so energetic. Is entirely defensive. And therefore can do everything else. Yeah. Really winding up that attack there, putting the full body into it. Yeah, I was going to say... She's using the enhancer there to really bolster her attack, and... Oh, wow. A few welts there on his arm. He can't let her get close to gone, not in the current state, not when she's on a rampage like this. Is he able to break through? You know, they started to have a nice little conversation. Maybe there's something else he can do there. At least he remembers Gon and Killua there, so it's not like completely broken. Oh. So we've got a fucking bone wheel skeleton palm here. Surprised he only took minor damage. Now he's asking? That was a fast jump. I see she's not really open to conversation right now, but You're not really... you're not really just an enemy, are you? There's part of her in there still. Going about it a slightly different way. She will destroy him, what little he had left clinging onto. If she really wants to see gone and whatever that goal is, actually. Prove that she's still in there, at least. She has completely halted. I see the wrath of the hair has calmed down. At least it's not tensing anymore. Never like a little heart-to-heart when you're in a death match. Well, obviously not, but if he's able to buy the time and break through mentally, some well done. That is, of course, if this version of Palm is actually taking in it all. If this is an act, he's doing quite well. I feel like there's a certain level of actual personal hurt and truth behind those tears. Everything that is held since... how much of the original plan he held is actually still continuing, and how much is just raw emotion. I feel as though we might be one little bee down. Okay. And screwed. Being toyed with, being pulled apart. I don't think that... yeah, I don't think that was aimed to take him out. Oh, God. And because she protected her, Nefertiti and whatnot realized, oh, there's something there. Experimental soldier number 1. I mean, we've seen it. There's been mindless drones, and then there are ones that actually remember their past. Their memories led to emotional reactions. Oh, God. Okay, then breaking through this way is going to be slightly difficult if she's been altered. Perfect guinea pig. Well, let's hope that Palm's own internal consistency there wins over the experiment. She's not number one. Crunch. Well, success? Question mark? I suppose there is a certain level of unease, though, still. You gonna apologise or thank him for letting us see? Did she forcefully reconnect them? Instead of, like, biological hardwired in the brain to now bridge those gaps with Nen? There's stuff that he can do, even if he can't see it himself. Who would have thought that his outburst there not only broke through her own barriers, but would end up helping him? When he had lost it and couldn't see it himself, having it given back in this situation. The experiment. Well, that's bad for the terms of having all the soldiers continue to have parts of themselves still overlap from their previous lives, but why is he building like the Tower of Babel? And then they can live happily ever after. Hopefully the experiments that they were doing, the ones currently in place at least, work out in the same kind of fashion where the human mind wins out. And without too many more being sacrificed to the meat grinder. The idea that you're keeping the memories but detaching the emotions for them, so you can see these. It's like watching a video of someone else's life. You've got no personal attachment to it. You just see these things happening. Seems Sniffertone might need to do some homework. Her surgery didn't quite go to plan. If there were still connections there that can be made after. And now that she has regained a part of herself, thanking Killua for his effort and, just trying to reach out to her, is she going to explain how she figured out where he was, how she was watching him? You let that little question mark be answered. The grand thing, though, is now that she has, at least on the surface, reverted back into a previous self, well, not maybe physically, but at least mentally and emotionally, and being able to draw out those emotions and past experiences, call herself Palm. Would it be an alright thing to go see Gon? I think once he's done here, maybe. Right now, the brief distraction that it might cause might be an issue. Still, there might be a little bit of relief, I guess, seeing Palm be transformed and remodeled into this version of her, and yet still retain her personality, who she was. That would possibly give Garm a bit of peace of mind that, Kite can be fixed. Would have to see. Considering Yuppie and Poof are now off elsewhere, the only thing still in the palace is Nefertiti herself. I'm really wondering where this is going. None of this was battles like how you'd imagine. Sure, there was some fighting amongst it, but a lot of it is sorted through words and overcoming boundaries. But considering that Palm was up and walking about, is Killua going to run into a cargo at any point now as well? Can't be that far off. It would be good to see them all converge, join up, have a little chit-chat about what's been going on. And what about Nov? If he pops out of a portal to come and collect Killua or something, see how he's getting on, see if he needs medical treatment, and sees Palm. What happens if Palm sees Nov? It's like, what the fuck happened to your hair? That's not the guy I once admired. But all of Killua's thinking there, the fact he's able to think on his feet, be so out of the box thinking, considering, oh, it's Palm, cool. Oh, hey there, how are you doing? Oh, wait a minute, could be dangerous. If it is dangerous, I need to be on edge. Well, this isn't working. Let's see if I can go for the emotional route. All while keeping his guard up and not trying to die. Yeah. Well, this might have been a small victory today. What about the grand battle overall? We're going to have to see. So if you've enjoyed this episode, let me know. Leave a like and a comment down below. Consider subscribing to the channel if I've said anything remotely interesting. But for now, get yourselves a bit of a rest. Probably going to need it. And I'll see you in the next one. If you want to be the kind words that break through any troubles that I'm having, consider joining onto my Patreon, because it's much less chance of death, and you don't have to be in some decrepit crumbling castle and palace to be part of it. So I really do need to thank Noku, Raywin, Sal, Cardboard, Shiwan, Akane, Guado, Tori Jane, Kite, Light Wizard 91, Mega 42, Diego Zenhausen, SZ9870, Croyville, Maxwell, and everyone else. Because without them, I'd still be slumbering away in my cocoon with absolutely zero growth.